to look at C is because it has denominators of 6 and 4, and I don't want to use 24 because there's a smaller one. So we're going to try and find the LCM, least common multiple, okay? So what two numbers, Emma, will I put on my T-chart here? What are my denominators? 6 and 4, just the bottom numbers, okay? So just the bottom numbers. Put those on your T-chart. Now, I know some of you remember this from yesterday, but just do it anyway. Okay? And then I'm going to do count by sixes. 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay. And then 4, 8. I think I found it. Did you find it? So what is it?
12.
And I know some of you remembered that from yesterday.
I did.
So you're going to write it like I ask you to. And then on IXL, you can do it in your head if you want. I don't care. But I know what's coming in the next lessons, and I want you to be prepared. Sound good? Okay. So 5/6 minus 1/4. Okay. So pulling sticks. Kinsey, 6 times what equals 12?
2.
Okay. And Julian, 4 times what equals 12?
3.
Very good. So I have 10 minus 3, which equals
7.
And I want you to go ahead and write 7/12, circle it, because it cannot be simplified. Now, if we would have chosen 24, we would have probably got the answer right, but we would have had to simplify, which probably meant divide by 2. Okay? Now, I'm going to the next page for me, but this is actually going to be your third page. I want to do E. So let's find E. It's going to be on your third page. And I'm doing this one because of the denominators also. Okay, so once you find E, get your equal signs on there. Okay, do you remember yesterday we talked about another trick for finding the lowest common denominator? If you look at the two denominators, 4 and 8, and the little one will go into the big one, then just choose the big one. Does 4 go into 8?
Yes.
So let's just choose 8. Everything else is the same. Okay, Nancy, 4 times what equals 8?
2.
Oops, I didn't change my color. Whoops, I didn't change my color. There we go. And Javier, 8 times what equals 8?
1.
Good, so 3 8s and 6 8s. So my answer? 3 8s. And if I would have multiplied 4 times 8 and chose 32, I would have had to divide by something. And it probably would have been, I think it would have been higher than 2, but I don't know for sure. Okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to go work on the other problems with your partner, and then we'll do the exit ticket later on. Okay, so let's look at the exit ticket. Now it says draw a picture, and you know you don't have to do that, right? So you can cross that off. And then I wanted to talk to you about these denominators because this, boys and girls, 2 times 7, that's the lowest one you can come up with. And 5 times 2, that's the lowest one you can come up with. So I want you to make sure you know how to set this up with your parentheses and your subtraction sign. Are there any questions? No. Okay? So bring it to me when you're done. Good job today.